It's fall, y'all. It is fall. And I feel like there's a lot of folks out there like me and Teresa and Eddie. We're so ready for something pumpkin again, aren't we, by the fall? Because there's a good chance we hadn't had anything pumpkin, during the whole year. So this is pumpkin overload. It's going to be so wonderful. You're not going to believe it. I'm making some thin pumpkin bars.
It's actually a pumpkin spice coffee.
Yes, it's got all the pumpkin pie spices in it. So I'm going to start by, oops, sorry, that piece of butter jumped up on my face. I'm going to add my butter and my brown sugar, and I'm going to beat this until it's nice and creamy. All right, I beat that probably for 2 or 3 minutes, probably as long as I should have beat it. All right, now I'm adding my yolk because we have separated that one egg, and I have the whites here, and then I'll show you what we're going to do with that at the last. All right. I'm going to add my vanilla, and then I'm going to beat this. Yum. All right, now I'm going to beat that until it's well combined, and don't forget to keep scraping down the sides of your bowl. So we have our all-purpose flour here, and we've got our pumpkin pie spice. So we're going to combine that together. And then we're going to slowly add this to our wet mixture. And this is going to be real thick, y'all. If you've ever made the gooey butter cakes, the crust to the gooey butter cakes is real thick. And you have to press it down into your pan. So that's the way this is going to be. Okay, Teresa's washing our beaters because we need those for the final step, y'all. And this is next to the final step. So these are very, very easy and doable to make. Now I'm going to add the whole bag of toffee bits, the English toffee bits, that I could go like this and eat them like candy. They're so good. I love these in my gooey butter cakes too. All right, so I'm going to just stir that in. This recipe calls for a jelly roll pan. And I said, oh my goodness, I don't have a jelly roll. I've just got my cookie sheets and then a half cookie sheet. So I went over there and I looked in that cabinet, and lo and behold, look what my children did. Deen Brothers had a stainless steel jelly roll pan. So I'm so happy. The boys came through for Mama. And we're going to spray this real good, because once we get these delicious morsels cooked, we darn sure want to be able to get them out of the pan. Okay. Now I'm going to spray my hands. So hopefully this won't stick too bad to my hands. And I told you earlier that you're going to have to press this into your jelly roll pan. Okay. Would probably be a good idea to pull out some wax paper and use that, but I think by spraying my hands, it's going to be fine. See how thin these are going to be? Ooh, and the crispiness, I already feel the toffee bits, just crunching, crunching, crunching. You want to make it equally thick in your pan. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to have to wash my hands one more time, y'all, because they're slick as owl stuff right now from the spray. All right, we're going to beat this egg white until they're frothy. I would call that frothy, wouldn't y'all?
That's frothy.
That's my definition of frothy. All right, now we are going to take our egg white and brush it on top of our batter. And this is going to help give it some crisp. Just kind of pat, pat, pat.
How about I take that from you?
Oh, okay. Because I'm in another world
I know.
thinking about flowers. But Miss Childress, I sure would love to see a picture of yours, because I bet you have so many. It looks artificial, doesn't it?
I know it does.
It doesn't look real. And of course, the hydrangeas, all of this is from our yard. Nobody sent us these, did we?
No, those are your lilies that.
Canna lilies, yes. But this is just the most gorgeous, Miss Childress. You will never, ever know how much pleasure your gesture gave to Eddie and me. So I thank you. You're going to need to score these while they're warm. And we just took these out of the oven. What did you say, Teresa?
I was saying, tell them we took them.
We didn't take them out of the oven.
No,
I'm
we
just
just stuffed
scoring
them in
this
there.
pan. All right, so you have to decide what size you want. So I always, on the end, I always end up with bigger ones. Yes. All right. So after they cool completely, y'all, we'll come back and we'll finish making those cuts. Guess what's cooled off, y'all? Our crispy, thin and crispy, pumpkin spiced. Would y'all like one?
Mhm.
You would like one?
I sound like Lulu.
I'll give you that corner that's really crispy. You want me to slap you now or later?
Mhm.
Put this on your to-do list, y'all.
Fast.
And folks will love you for doing it.
It's easy.
Now I'm going to finish scoring them. And I'm going to hide them. I'm going to hide these because poor Michael, he's dieting. So the good stuff I have to hide from him.
He told us. He asked us.
Love and best dishes, y'all. Y'all going to say, ooh, Paula, thank you, thank you, thank you for sharing that recipe with us.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.